Tyreek, peace and love, my brother. Valerie Robinson, greetings, greetings. Dorian, how are you? Thank you for coming into the live stream, guys. As usual, I'm gonna give a little bit of time to see, wait for a couple more people to come in, before we get started in a little talk. I was a little upset about what happened yesterday with the connection that kept messing up. So I was like, let me hop on the live stream again, and so we can have a proper talk. Thank you, Tyreek. I'm hyped for the book as well. I'm working on it. Monique Range, thank you. Good afternoon to you as well. Tyreek, yeah, I'm working on the book, man, and I love what's coming out of it so far. Like, honestly, you guys are gonna love this. Trust me. You guys are gonna love the information that I'm putting in this. Like I said, I'm making it a step-by-step guide, and where you guys can go step by step, where you have all the condensed knowledge of how to balance the four worlds. Okay, balance in the four worlds, balance in the emotional realm, balance in the physical realm, balance in that mental realm, and also talking about the spiritual. Of course, a lot of us only talk about the spiritual, but we need those other realms as well. Okay, so thank you guys. Dorian just finished the mix. I put on that hold to come. Sorry about the siren, guys. Dorian, you were the one who sent me that track, that song, right? I'm gonna get to that. My assistant sent me that song. So I've been pretty busy yesterday I was pretty busy, and this morning I had 2 sessions. So possibly later on today I'm gonna check out that song for you, my man. Okay. How's everybody doing though? Let me know in the chat how you guys are doing while we wait a little bit longer for people to get in. And as usual, any questions you guys have right off the bat, I'll be feel free to ask and I will answer. Feel free. It's finally warm where I'm at. It's been so cold. I'm in Philadelphia, PA. So it's been so cold lately. So it's finally warm. So after this, I'm gonna take some time and get some nature in, guys, and I need some sun, best believe. Okay. Valerie, congratulations. You started a new job. What kind of job are you starting? That's good. What kind of job are you starting tomorrow? Congratulations. Hey, Donnie King, thank you for coming to the live stream. We can get started. Okay, if there's no questions in the chat right now, we can get started. What I did when I present again, this is question and answering live stream, guys. So any questions you guys have, feel free. But what I'm going to show you guys today, because somebody asked me what kind of supplements I use. Okay, Dorian, you said it's going to be in the book. But what's the difference between like the heart energy, spiritual energy? Like, is there a difference? The book is going to be centered around the elements. Okay, the 4 worlds. Okay, we're talking physical energy. I mean, the physical, the mental. I mean, the physical, the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual. Okay, that's going to be what the book is on. All right, so basically the difference, of course, the earth element represents the physical realm. This is your physical body. All right. The emotional realm is water. This is your emotional realm. The mental realm is air. This is the mental realm. This is the mind. And the spiritual realm is fire. Okay. This is the soul. Okay. So Valerie, you're asking, okay, so if my sun is in Aquarius and my ascendant is in Capricorn, then what is my moon? We would have to do a whole chart reading, Valerie. I would have to know, I would have to know your information. So you would need a chart reading to know your moon sign. Okay. So like I always tell people, if you want an astrology reading, you can email me. My email is in the description of this video. Okay, but of course I would need your full birth date, the time you was born. Sorry, there's a lot of sirens going out. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But full birth date, your full the time you was born, and also the city you was born in. So again, you can email me at occulthealing22@gmail.com. The email's in the description, and I'll do a personal reading for you, Valerie. Okay. Now, what I want to show you guys, though, again, some of the supplements I told you that I use. All right. Somebody asked me, I was like, you know what? I'll show some of my supplements while I'm waiting for some questions. Okay. So people was asking me about what supplements I use. I told you guys B12, right? I said liquid B12. All right. This is vegan B12 right here. It's in liquid form. Okay, this is one of the supplements that I use. It's almost done, actually. I don't know if it might be backwards because of the way the camera, how cameras are, they show things backwards. So this is liquid B12. The brand is the Global Healing Center. So you can go to Global Healing Center, globalhealingcenter.com, and you can get this vegan B12. I love it. Okay, liquid B12. All right, it's very, very powerful. I always tell people, if you're getting vitamins, get them in liquid form. Okay. This is going to help out with your blood cells, getting Donnie King. Yes, this is vegan. Vegan. Like I said, it might be backwards, but yeah, vegan safe. Yeah, vegan safe liquid B12. Okay. Good afternoon. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the live stream. Okay. I appreciate it. Also, this is the coconut oil I use, guys. I use this. It's a live coconut oil. All right, as you can see, I got some coconut oil on the front. Okay, a live coconut oil. This brand is, I believe it's just called Alive. Yeah, I guess this is the brand, Alive Coconut Oil. So you guys can find this. This is organic. 100% organic, non-GMO coconut oil. I take this as a supplement as well as I use it in toothpaste. I make my own toothpaste, which is coconut oil. The mixture that I mix together is coconut oil, baking soda, of course, organic, non-GMO baking soda, diatomaceous earth, food grade diatomaceous earth, by the way, sea salt and peppermint oil. That's the mixture I use for my own toothpaste. And best believe it works, because I went to the dentist not too long ago, because I haven't went to the dentist in a long time, because I am my own dentist. And they looked at my teeth and they said, wow, your teeth are perfectly in health. Your tongue is perfectly in health. This is the cleanest tongue we've seen in a long time. And they said, you haven't been to the dentist in so long. How come you have no cavities? You have no blah, blah, blah. I told them, I said, well, I make my own toothpaste. I don't use that chemical stuff. Okay. I don't use that chemical stuff. And I floss. Floss, people, is very powerful. So take this, I take this as a supplement. It's helped out with many, many different things. Okay. You can look up the health benefits of coconut oil. So many uses, of course, on your skin, your hair, whatever it may be. Okay. The ultimate intergalactic space cat emperor supreme of doom. You are asking, I just love that name. It's so deep. You're asking how much is for the reading. What specific reading are you trying to get a question about? Okay. uh enter the ultimate intergalactic space cat Emperor Supreme of Doom. What exact reading are you speaking about? Okay. Gabby, hey, how are you? Good afternoon. Ismail, you're asking, what do you think about Reiki? Is it worth learning? I always say Reiki is very, very powerful, but it takes a long time to learn Reiki. You know, all these, I know there's a ton of things out there online that tells you can get a Reiki certificate in a couple months. I always tell people that's bull crap. All right. It takes years to learn Reiki. Just like saying you can't learn astrology in a month or two. It takes years that you have to really, study this stuff. So Reiki is powerful, but again, just like all this other knowledge, it's shrouded in a lot of fakeness. It's shrouded in a lot of people that just want to one up, So yeah, study Reiki is very powerful. Okay. So the ultimate intergalactic space cat Emperor Supreme of Doom, you're asking about the birth charts. Okay, right now my birth charts are going for $80. Okay, that's a whole birth chart where we will speak for a couple of hours. Of course, you're gonna need a pencil and pen, and I can also forward you information after this session. But it's going to be a couple hours where I break down your whole entire chart. Okay, where I speak on your rulerships, which many astrologers don't speak on. Um, uh, I speak on the rulerships. We'll go into your personal life, your relationships, your career, your health, your work, your subconscious mind, your home life, your all these different things, all these different aspects we will get into. Okay. Now you're saying I can't get the birth time. I can't get the time of my birth. Okay, I'll give you a discount. For all the people that don't know their birth time, you are going to miss out on some information. Okay, so it's important that you do have your birth time, but if you don't, I can still give it to you for a discount. Okay, the original price of an astrology reading for me is $120, but right now it's not $120. I have a discount on all my readings right now because I won't be doing readings for a little while because I'm about to do a big music project. Okay, so instead of $120 right now, my astrology readings are $80. Now for you, the ultimate intergalactic space cat Emperor Supreme of Doom, I will do you for cheaper, or I'll give you a discount on that. So please email me at occulthealing22@gmail.com, and we can set that up. I'll give you a price. It's going to be lower than $80 though. Okay, I'll give you a discount since you don't know your birth time. Now, Gabby, you're saying I'm covered in dirt from growing food. I never felt so fulfilled and connected. It's a beautiful day, Gabby. Don't worry, I'm getting out there too. I'm gonna be out there too. I might see you around. But yeah, it's a beautiful day right now, and I'm just so happy that it's warm. I'm about to get some sunlight after this, and let my feet touch the dirt and all that. So, So Dorian, you're asking, is there a way to know what dimension we are in? My bro said marijuana gets you to the fifth, but naturally without the boost, whatever. How do we know? People are confused. Okay. All right. People are confused about these dimensions and stuff like that. The fifth dimension is not a physical dimension. Okay. So it's impossible to say we are in the fifth dimension if it's not a physical dimension. Okay, your mind itself is in a higher dimension. Your soul itself. We're in all dimensions at one time. Okay, your emotions is in another dimension. This is why your emotions, they can't find your emotions in you physically. They can't find your mind. They can find your brain, which is the computer for your mind to operate in, but they cannot find your mind, your thoughts, because they can't find these things because they're in higher dimensions. Your spirit, they can open you up and they cannot find your soul because it's a higher frequency. All right, so people are very confused when they talk about being in the fifth, the sixth dimension. We're in all dimensions at one time. All right, you are literally a universe. You are the universe. Remember that. Okay, so it's no use in talking about whether what dimension we're in. You know, if weed boosts you to another dimension, marijuana does raise your frequency to a certain extent, and until you start abusing it. Okay, so when you're smoking weed all day, all day, all day, every day, that's when you know you're lowering your vibration. That's why it affects your memory. That's why it affects how you move. You start moving slower. Remember, the higher your frequency, the faster you move. So people who are in a high frequency, not only are they happy and energetic, but they're moving fast. They move at a fast pace. That's your so-called ADHD people, where they say you have ADHD. They just have a high frequency where their thoughts are moving at a mile a minute. Okay. Now, when you smoke a lot of weed, when you abuse it, it slows you down, where you become slow moving, where you're not thinking as fast, when you start becoming forgetful, when you start not wanting to take action. Remember, this is an action-based world. So weed does elevate your frequency, but you can't abuse it. Okay. You know, all day, every day. This was known as, you know, people were, you know, the ancients, they were using that for rituals. They were using that for ceremonies, and things of that nature. Yeah, Dorian, that's true. You know, it is very true. So, like I said, everything in moderation. They're known as stimulants for a reason. Same thing with alcohol, same thing with mushrooms. Okay. These are known as stimulants. So you want to use them in moderation. You don't want to, you know, uh, be taking mushrooms every single day. You don't want to be drinking alcohol every single day. You want to balance things out. Okay. Because these things do raise your frequency to a certain extent. Okay, so another product I want to show you guys though is coconut vinegar. Now I know everybody's obsessed with apple cider vinegar, but I use coconut vinegar. Okay, because it has a more nutritional value and it has a less acid. Not saying that apple cider vinegar is bad or anything, but you know I was using apple cider vinegar for a long time, and this brand is called Coconut Secret. Okay, has a lot more nutritional value. Okay, it's still acidic. You know, it's still acid, which the body needs acid. Okay, so people are confused about being alkaline too. They're always like, yeah, we need the body 100% alkaline. Well, guess what? When the body is too alkaline, you can get sick as well. Okay, so that's why in nature there's natural things that produce acid as well, because you need some acidity in the body. All right, so there's a lot of confusion with a lot of these health people that are like, oh, we need the body 100% alkaline. You need everything alkaline. Well, everything in nature is not alkaline. Okay. Uh, Good recipe for high John. Valerie, is that um Valerie, is that question for me? Can you suggest a good recipe for high John? I'm not sure what that means. If that question is for me, I'm not sure if that's for somebody else in the chat. But again, like I always say, there's a reason why in nature, uh, nature produces things that have acid in them. Think about oranges, lemons, and stuff like that. Even limes have less acid than lemons, but it still has acid. Tomatoes have acid. Okay. Uh, so many other things. They have acid for a reason, because your body needs some acid. If you're too alkaline, look, Google, uh, Google the effects, the the um the effects of being too alkaline. Okay, the hurtful effects of being too alkaline. You can just Google and you'll notice it's the same effects of being too, uh, of having too much acid in your body. It's the same, almost the same exact effects. So that means you need to have a balance, like everything. And what I always tell you guys, everything is about balance, right? So I always tell people you need some acid. And this coconut vinegar right here, This will help you out. You know, this helps out with many different things. Again, you can look up the benefits of coconut vinegar. It's basically the same benefits of apple cider vinegar. Now, do not throw away your apple cider vinegar just because I'm telling you to use this. All right, because apple cider vinegar is still good, but this is just slightly a little bit better. So you don't have to throw away your apple cider vinegar or anything like that. Continue to use it until it's gone. And if you want to, start getting this. That's all. And then if you don't want to, that's fine too. You know, I always tell people to be a student. You don't have to when you're watching somebody or you're learning from somebody, you don't have to take everything as 100% truth. Everything is perspective. You know, this might work better for me, but then apple cider vinegar might work better for you. You just got to just try it. Okay. Um, yeah, Valerie, you could be too alkaline. That's what they're not telling you. And if you notice, these people are getting sick. You know, these people are running away from everything. Okay. This particular brand is called Coconut Secret. Okay, Coconut Secret. You can Google that. It should be very, you know, it's not too expensive. I think I paid like I went to my local Whole Food store to get this. But I think it was like $9, you know, something like that, like $9, something like that. Football Rocks. Hey, how are you? Thank you for coming into the live stream. Yeah, that's, you know, coconut vinegar is really good, and it has more nutritional value than apple cider vinegar. Okay, so another thing, let's see. So Gabby, you're saying I think I suffer from too much alkalinity. I just drink distilled water now and eat my fruits and veggies and rice. Yeah, like I said, you can be too alkaline. People don't tell you. Look up the effects. Look up the effects of being too alkaline, and you'll notice. You know, you can get lightheaded. You'll have the shakes. Fatigue, weakness. Not only that, but spiritual effects is you'll lose ambition, inspiration to do things in the world. You'll in return become closed off. It's the same thing when you're having too much acid in your body. So look up both of the effects. Educate yourself. Educate yourselves, you guys. You want to look up the effects of this stuff. Football Rocks. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. Okay, I really appreciate it. Dorian, you're asking, just curious, whatever reason, are you part of a religion? No, not at all. Okay, but guess what? I learned from all religions. That's what you want to be. You want to become a student. You don't want to, because what happens when people become connected to a certain religion, they become biased and they don't want to hear any information unless it's connected to that religion. Okay, so when you're Christian, a lot of Christians don't want to hear information coming from Muslims. That's where people mess up at. All right, I learned from all religions. Okay, every single one. I can learn from a Christian the same way I can learn from a Muslim, the same way I can learn from a Buddhist, same way I can learn from a Hindu, same way I can learn from an atheist, same way I can learn from, the list goes on. All right, become a student of information. Don't let your biasness get in the way of you getting information, okay? Stop looking in the personal lives of people as well. So many people, they're following a teacher, right? And then they hear something personal that happened to them, like, oh, they got into a sexual scandal. I'm never listening to his information again, and all this crap. Nobody's perfect. All right. That's where people mess up too. We think just because we're getting information from somebody that they're 100% perfect. I'll tell you right now, I am not perfect. I make mistakes all the time. What's my saying? For all you people that have been following me for a long time, you know I say this. I say, if you're not making at least one mistake a day, you're not living. So I make mistakes every single day, and I'm proud of it because that means I'm learning. That means I'm gaining more information. That means I'm actually living life. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So Football Rocks, you're asking, can you give me advice about my football cup final match? Uh, football is not really, sports is not really my strong suit, my brother. Okay, it's not really my strong suit. But as far as day-to-day life, again, I do offer personal guidance, one-on-one guidance. Okay, so football rocks. If that's what you're searching for one-on-one guidance where I can give you advice on certain things such as relationships, such as, your career choice, and going about how to make yourself better, how to evolve. I can help you out with that. And again, you can email me at occulthealing22@gmail.com, and that email is in the description where, like I said, where I can hop on the phone with you guys for a couple hours. I have no time limits on my sessions, so I literally give out more information because I'm not trying to rush between a time limit. If you notice, a lot of people have time limits. They'll be like, it's $100 for a half hour, or $100 for an hour. Like literally, sometimes my session might last for 4 hours. That's happened before, where I'm giving a ton of information when we might get sidetracked and we talk about other things because I'm trying to build connections. That's what it's really about. We're building a connection with each other. We're that's how you need. That's the only way to help somebody, unless so you can get in their world, so you can understand what they're feeling. It takes time. You can't do that within a half hour or 15 minutes to understand somebody's world. It might take a little while where we're speaking, we're talking, and we're developing a relationship. Okay, so explains a lot being a gay man that might not believe in me, but what I have to offer, just because they feel like being a gay man ain't right, a sin, all that, but it's actually not. It's a choice. Hey, I always tell people, your sexual preference has nothing to do with what kind of information you can give, what kind of contribution you can give into the world. That's what you do behind closed doors. That's what you do, but it has nothing to do saying that you have bad information or something like that, or whatever people like to say. I don't uh deal with those things. Valerie Robinson, you think he's trolling? He might be. Who knows? Football rocks. Are you trolling? You're asking, how can you be with a girl? How would I get in a relationship? Again, that's very, very subjective. That's again, I would have to know your world. I have to speak to you one on one. That's a very complicated topic to try to explain within a live stream. All right. So, like I said, you can email me at occulthealing22@gmail.com, and you can set up a session with me, and I can hop on the phone with you, and it'll be a personal consultation. And we'll get down to what's going on with you and your relationships. All right. Understanding the female mind. A lot of problems I tell people we're having a battle of the sexes today is because it's a mis uh communication between the masculine and feminine. The feminine the feminine is trying to express itself, and in return trying to put that expression on the masculine, and vice versa. The masculine is trying to express itself and put that on the feminine. But we got to remember, a man is never going to think like a woman, and a woman is never going to think like a man. Okay, so we have to understand this. We have to coexist. We have to work like 2 feet, taking one step to the next step to the next. It's hard when you're trying to jump at the same time. You can't really get that far. All right. And I always say this. This is why people, we need to understand that you don't need to try to change anybody. Okay. Man needs to accept in the woman that she is representation of the feminine. The feminine is chaotic energy. It goes all different ways. It doesn't have a set structure. Okay. And the feminine has to remember that the masculine is a set structure. It goes from one point to the next. Okay. If we accept these things about each other, we can coexist. Okay. So Valerie, you mean The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene? Yeah, that's a powerful book. Football Rocks. That's a powerful book for you to read. It'll teach you about seduction. Okay, because best believe seduction is very, very powerful in this world. Seduction is not just intimacy. Seduction is persuasive energy, period. Remember, you're always trying to persuade. When you're trying to get a job, what are you doing? You're trying to persuade them to give you a job. When you're asking somebody for a date, you're trying to persuade them. When you have products and services that you're trying to sell, you're trying to persuade them. So in return, it's an art of seduction. All right. It's not just the physical intimacy, even though that's a part of life too. That's important to your life as well. Physical intimacy. You're here to love, to express love, not just in the physical either. You express love to what you like to do in life. Do you like to paint? Do you like to paint? Do you like to write poetry? Do you like to sing? You're expressing your love. This is why I tell people you need to have fun in life. This is how you raise your frequencies, by expressing your love. Open your heart. Okay. So again, football rocks. If you need that personal consultation, if you need that personal guidance, I can help you out with that. All right. Now, now another thing I want to show you guys is nettle leaf. Nettle leaf. Okay. There's a lot of nutritional value in nettle leaf. I have this in a tea form. Okay, yesterday I was telling you guys when I first wake up, I drink warm tea. Okay, to stimulate the digestive system. But this is the tea that I drink in the morning though. I drink that good old dandelion root. Okay, and these are called traditional medicines. This is the brand, Traditional Medicines Herbal Teas. Okay, organic, non-GMO. You see that organic. You see that non-GMO. All right, and I also use that ginger tea. I combine these together. Okay, I put this in the tea in the morning when I first wake up. Okay, because I tell people you don't want to eat food as soon as you wake up because your digestive system is not operating yet. So if you stuff your face with a whole bunch of heavy and greasy food, what do you think is going to happen? Okay, so ginger, of course, digestion, stimulating the digestion. Gabby, what are you talking about? You talking about the dandelion? Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for it's spring now, so we can get our own dandelion, but during the winter time, it's hard to find, dandelions, and they're not growing at the time. So I go to Whole Foods. And I buy dandelion greens, and then I also buy this tea, dandelion root. Okay. So yeah, it's also good. Yeah. But yeah, so in the morning, like I said, ginger stimulates the digestive system, and so does dandelion root. But this also helps with your liver. Okay, this also helps with your liver, getting those toxins out. And like I said, nettle leaf helps. It's a lot of mineral content. It helps with the joints. Okay, it also helps with slight detoxification as well, just like dandelion root. Okay. So Gabby, yeah, once you get that book, let me know because I want to read that book too. All right, because I like getting whole herbs as well. And a website for you guys to get good whole herbs is one of the only websites I trust, and they're very cheap and they're organic, is mountainroseherbs.com. Okay, mountainroseherbs.com. If you guys want me to put it in the chat, I'll put it in the chat. That's a powerful website to get your herbal stuff from. It's very cheap. You get them in a bundle. And I'm trying to tell you, it's organic. There's a lot of organic. Just, let your imagination run wild and get all your herbs from mountainroseherbs.com. I love and support that company. I love that company. Okay. Another company, I ran out of these two other ones, but another company that I like is the Blessed Seed Company. Now, this is black seed oil. They sell black seed oil, one of the most powerful uh supplements you can ever have in your cabinet. The reason why I don't have it is because I use it so much and I ran out already. But I have the pamphlet they send you in the mail. Okay. It's called The Blessed Seed. So that's the company that I love. And they have authentic black seed oil. It's a little bit more expensive because there's a lot of fake black seed oil on the market right now. Okay. It's a lot of fake black seed oil on the market right now. This is one of the only ones who sell authentic black seed oil. So I support this company, the Blessed Seed. Okay, the Blessed Seed. All right. Now, black seed oil does, I mean, there's so many benefits. Just Google it. Google the benefits of black seed oil. Okay, I'm gonna just read some off of this pamphlet. Let me see if I can read some. Helps with acne, helps with asthma and coughs, helps with cold and flu, helps with nervous tension, gives you a healthy complexion, helps with muscle aches and back aches, helps with arthritis, helps blood pressure, helps digestive system, helps with diarrhea, helps with hair loss. You know, put in some, for the guys that are losing hair up here, put some black seed oil on your hair and massage your head. Helps with hair loss. Um, helps with headaches, helps with earaches, helps with cleaning parasites out. Uh, increases vitality, increases energy. I can go on and on with the health benefits of black seed oil. If you want to invest your money in something important, like I said, invest your money in black seed oil. The Blessed Seed is the company. And like I said, they're a little bit more expensive because they're authentic. All right. Now, another supplement and brand that I love is Maca Root. All right. So this company is called the Maca Team. These are people who sell authentic Maca Root. Now, the maca root that I'm gonna tell you to get, because you're not supposed to consume maca root raw, even though they sell raw maca root, and that's probably because a lot of people love raw maca root. But you want your maca root that is gelatinized. It's not mixed with gelatin. I know I had somebody say that. Is it mixed with gelatin? No. Gelatinized means basically it's cooked. Okay, because if you eat it raw, if you eat maca root raw, it's going to be really, really harsh on your digestive system. Okay, of course the raw form has more nutrients, but again, unless you get it in liquid form, which I don't know if they sell liquid form maca root at this company. Again, this is the Maca Team. The Maca Team. I don't know if you guys can see that. So maca root is really, really good for energizing the body. Okay. Now, of course, black maca is more for men, and red maca is more for women. But you can go either way. You know, this also raises the sex drive as well. So be warned. It raises the sex drive, but remember, your sex drive is connected to what your manifestation abilities. I always tell people, what is the Kundalini? Do you guys actually know what the Kundalini is? The Kundalini is sexual energy. That's your manifestation ability. This is why when a man and a woman come together, create friction through sexual energy, what happens? They create. Okay? So in return, your sexual energy is connected to your manifestation abilities. So maca root is very powerful. I mean, that's just one of the aspects. Again, this helps energize the body. For all you people that say, "Oh, I need coffee in the morning," and all that caffeine and stuff. Again, caffeine is a stimulant, so you're not supposed to ingest caffeine all the time. Ingesting caffeine every single day is going to mess you up. It's going to destroy your adrenal glands. All right. And I wouldn't even get it from the coffee bean. I would get it from the cocoa bean. Chocolate, raw chocolate. All right. Uh, So I'm gonna look at some of these. I want to see on this pamphlet if they have the benefits of maca root. Well, they're saying, in this pamphlet, they have it balances the hormones, increases vitality, increases fertility, okay? Boosts energy, enhances the libido, it boosts the muscles, improves mood, improves your mood and your happiness, your overall attitude. Remember, this is important to your success. Okay, and also it's important to your success is to balance out your hormones. A lot of people have hormonal problems. You want to know why? Because of so much soy, too many soy products. Soy is high in estrogen. So in return, what happens? It feminizes the male and it overly feminizes the woman. Soy products is high in estrogen. Not only that, but of course, a lot of other things that's in food, a lot of preservatives and stuff, a lot of preservatives and things like that mess up your hormones, okay? So, and I know a lot of guys that work out, they know about soy. I did a session with a guy that's, he's a bodybuilder, and I was telling him about soy, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I don't mess with soy," because it destroys testosterone. Okay, so I don't mess with soy products. All right, soy is too high in estrogen, and like I said, for women, it'll put too much estrogen in your blood, and in return, it makes you feel like you're going crazy. This is why a lot of women that I speak with, they always feel like they have bipolar. They always feel like there's something wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with you. First of all, half the time it's just because you're a woman. You got to accept that you run in a chaotic energy. It goes up and down. You might have up and down. It's just who you are. That's what makes you beautiful. Okay, so embrace the mood, the changes in mood. Embrace that. Find a man that finds beauty in that. Because there's a lot of us out here that find beauty in that. You don't have to, do what you need to do. Have fun, live your life. Okay. Mellow Last. Yes. I'm talking about some of the supplements that I use. Just since you're just getting in here, I'll go over it again. I use that vegan B12, that vegan safe B12. The brand is called Global Healing Center. Go to globalhealingcenter.com and you can get the liquid. Make sure you get your vitamins in liquid form. Okay. I also spoke on the coconut oil. This brand is called Alive Coconut Oil. Coconut oil has a lot of benefits. I also spoke on coconut vinegar. Coconut vinegar has more nutrients than apple cider vinegar, and it has less acid. But apple cider vinegar still is a good product, so don't just throw it away because I said so. All right, it's still a good product, but this is what I use. This is better. It's less acid and it has more nutrients. I also spoke on the dandelion root and also the ginger root. Drinking this in the morning and drinking this before you go to sleep. This will improve your digestion. Okay. This will greatly improve your digestion. Drink this tea, both of these tea bags in 1 cup in the morning as soon as you wake up, and also right before you go to sleep. And watch over the next week or two, you'll notice an improvement in your digestion. I also spoke on black seed oil and getting it from the Blessed Seed. Go to theblessedseed.com. All right. And then lastly, I spoke on the maca root, which is the brand is the maca team. And you want to get your maca root, you want to make sure it's genitalized. They have it here available. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's backwards, but gelatinized. It's not gelatin. Okay, it just means it's being cooked because the raw form of maca root will mess up your digestive system. All right. SB Artistry, you're asking, hi, I'm working on healing my sacral chakra. Your video about it helped me greatly. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Okay. Remember too that the sacral chakra is the sexual organs. So maca root will also boost the sacral chakra. because macaroon boosts the sex drive. Remember, I'll say it again. Your sex drive is connected to your manifestation abilities. Low sex drive means low manifestation abilities. So embrace your sex drive. Embrace your sexual nature. Don't run from it like they tell you in spirituality. That's why they don't manifest anything. All right. Look at what they're doing. A lot of those people don't manifest anything. All right. KD, thank you. Thank you for coming into the live stream. Dorian, speaking of, is the third eye something evil or bad? Would you say, is it something you should consider benefits? How do you know it's open? Nothing is really considered evil. All right. The reason why so many people consider the third eye evil, well, half of that is religious people who just think everything is evil. The other half is because of those people who did open their third eye, but they didn't do it in step-by-step order. Remember, there's a reason, there's a steps to this. Most people like to skip steps. They want to talk about spirituality all the time. What is the first chakra? The root chakra. That's your physical realm. This is how your comfortability, your living space, money, your house. This is the first thing you have to get in order, guys, before you start trying to go any higher. If you don't have your living space in order, if you're worrying about money all the time, you're in fear, you're eating like crap because you don't have enough money to spend on good food, how are you going to go higher? The reason why they say that third eye is evil is because they try to skip steps, and then they try to open their third eye, and all of a sudden they have all these negative effects because they didn't go in order. Start on the first order. This is the whole reason why I started doing the sessions on how to make money from home and how to make money online. Okay. So you're not stressed out at work all the time, and you can in return get the income you need for little to no work, just setting it up and having your money automated where you're making money while you sleep. So now you can focus on what you love to do, bringing up happiness, raising your vibrations. This is the first step, guys. So you can have money to buy food from Whole Foods. You can buy the macaroon and the blessed seed, the black seed oil that'll help you, and other things. You can go to the lectures you want to go to. You can get the consultations that you want to get. You know, you can get the readings that you want to get. That's why the root chakra is on the bottom. You got to master the physical world first. Okay. Okay, so you're super plays 134. You're asking if I'm human. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think I'm human? Tech Stream. Hi there. How are you? Thank you for coming into the live stream. I really appreciate you guys coming into the live stream. Okay. So yeah. So that's the only reason why they consider it negative. Like I said, it's either the religious cults that say everything is negative. Man, I even heard somebody tell me veganism is of the devil. I am not even playing. Okay. They said veganism is of the devil. And I said, okay, you know, you can't argue with religious people like that. All right. Not saying all religious people are bad and stuff, you know. There are some very, very good religious people. Okay. But I'm just not religious. Okay. So again, so you want to start getting your physical realm in order. All right. Getting your finances together, making sure everything is set up, making sure you're able to provide for yourself and for your family. That's the most important thing. That's the beginning chakra. All right. Next chakra up. What is that? That's next chakra up. What is that? That is the sacral chakra. Getting your sexual connections together, making sure you know you have this in order. You connect those deep aspects with people, those intimate relationships. Intimacy is a part of life, guys. That's why you have it. That's why you have sexual organs. If you wasn't meant to do it, you wouldn't have the organs, right? You just gotta see. You just can't become consumed with it, where you have it driving. You want to be in the driver's seat. Your soul, your spirit, you, because you're not your body, you're not your mind, you're not your emotions. I'm talking about the you. Okay, that divine in you, what you call you, yourself. Okay, You want to be in the driver's seat. Your emotions, your mind, your sexual desires, all these things want to be in the car with you, but you want to be driving. You don't want to be controlled by either of these things. Okay, but you don't want to throw them out the car. You don't want to try to throw your thinking capabilities out the car. You don't want to throw your emotions out the car, saying, I don't need them. They're a hindrance. No, you have them for a reason. Okay. Then you have the solar plexus chakra. This is your confidence, your drive, your power. Okay. You want to make sure you're confident in yourself. You want to make sure you have self-esteem. That's how you're going to be successful. You can't inspire others if you're not confident in yourself. Okay. You're here to inspire others. You're here to uplift people. Love Sky, thank you for coming into the live stream. I appreciate you. Valerie, I know. I heard that bull crap, man, about veganism being of the devil. It don't even make sense. Okay. Tech Stream, you're asking, what's the best country I've been to? Unfortunately, I haven't been to too many other countries. I don't know. That's a question I'll have to get back to. It's a really subjective question, but thank you for coming in and asking that anyway. So you're saying, I am new to YouTube. What's the best step to get viewers? Because I'm starting streaming tomorrow, but I'm doing my first video today. The best way to get views, the easiest way is to post your videos on your social media. Now, if you don't have a high volume of social media viewers, you're going to have to learn SEO, search engine optimization. Okay. Learn SEO, search engine optimization. You're going to learn about keywords. Everybody tells me that they seen my videos, they know they were searching for something and my video popped up. It's because I know the skills of search engine optimization. So study that. Tech Stream, study search engine optimization. All right, and then apply that knowledge to your YouTube channel. Okay, it's going to take a little bit of while. It's going to take it's going to be a little slow growing, but you keep posting, you keep interacting with your audience, and your profile will grow. Also, you can get into advertisements. I don't do advertisements for my YouTube channel, but you can if you want to. Study Facebook advertisements, study Google advertisements. Okay? So research those things and apply those things to your YouTube channel. Miss Jones, hey, how are you? Thank you for coming into the live stream. Josie J, how are you? Good afternoon. You're asking, do you sun gaze? If so, how long and what are the benefits you get from? Yes, I am a proud practitioner of sun gazing. I love sun gazing. So many different benefits. It activates your brain. All right. It activates your pineal gland. It enlarges your pineal gland. So that in returns enlarges your capability of touching the universal mind. Not only that, but it actually heals your eyes, but you have to do it the proper way. You get all your nutrients from sun gazing. I sun gaze about 15 to 20 minutes when I can. I don't do it daily. Again, a lot of my time is centered around helping people now. So in return, my personal dedication to my spiritual practice has been a little slow lately because I've been helping many others. All right. Now, what you want to do, and you want to do this properly, because sun gazing will mess you up if you do it improperly. You want to do it the first hour of sunset or the last hour of, the first hour of sunrise or the last hour of sunset. Okay, when you first start doing it, only do it for about 5 seconds. And then the next day you do it, add another 5 seconds until you get up to like 15, 20 minutes and just coast there, coast there. You don't have to do it every single day either. Like I said, I do it when I can. I do it maybe like twice a week, where, either in the morning if I have time or during sunset. And I do it barefoot because you want that positive charge from the sun coming into you, but you also want that negative charge from the earth. Remember, masculine energy is positive. So Mother Earth, you get negative energy, which does not mean bad energy, guys. We got to remember what negative and positive means. One is projecting, one's absorbing. So you want that negative energy coming from the earth, going up your body. Then you also want the positive energy, the masculine energy going into your body as well. And in return, it creates an energy in your heart center where both are meeting. It's like when man and woman meets, it becomes perfect. Okay? That energy, masculine energy and feminine energy meeting, it becomes perfect and it illuminates in the heart center. Okay? Dorian, you're asking what is sun gazing? Basically, you're looking directly in the sun, but you want to do it properly though. Like I was saying, first hour of sunset, first hour of sunrise and the last hour of sunset, especially when you're a beginner, and only do it 5 seconds first and the next day another 5 seconds. Okay. Zoe Freeman, thank you for coming into the live stream. Okay. So, sun gazing is very powerful, you guys. It energizes me. I'm not even hungry. Like all today, I did sun gaze early this morning. All today, I didn't eat anything yet. I've been drinking water. I'm not even hungry yet. Okay. I did have my tea, but I mean, that doesn't count really. It's liquid. I didn't eat anything yet, and I'm still not hungry, and I'm energetic. I'm ready to go. After this, I'm gonna be doing more stuff. I got another session later on today. Then I'll be going out with a couple friends later tonight. Because remember what I tell you guys, getting out socializing is an important thing to life as well. Just because we're spiritual does not mean we have to sit in the house all day and run away from life. Get out there and socialize, have fun with your friends, with real friends that uplift your energy. You can tell how your energy feels when you get around your friends. Okay, we need other people in our lives. Remember, we're like a battery. Then when you get around other batteries, we create a bigger power. All right. If you guys ever read Napoleon Hill and learned about the mastermind, read about go on YouTube and type in Napoleon Hill, the mastermind. He's going to go into this aspect of how when you connect with others, you become a greater power. So connect with positive people, people that inspire you to do more, people that want to ask about your dreams and ask about the things that you're doing, people that help you have fun and to ease your stress. Okay. Gazing at the sun, is there a specific angle? Acid face melt, that's what you're asking. No, you look directly into the sun. But I'm gonna say it again because you want to do this properly, or you will mess your eyes up. If you do it in midday for your first time, like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you're gonna mess your eyes up because your eyes are not trained for that. Okay. First hour of sunrise and last hour of sunset, and only do it for about 5 seconds the first time. All right, then add another 5 seconds the next day, then another 5 seconds, all the way till you get to about 15 to 20 minutes. And that's where you want to coast at. I do my sun gazing like between 15 and 20 minutes when I do it. Do you do it on an empty stomach? Yes. Do all your meditations on an empty stomach. Okay. You remember, you're going to be distracted. Your body's distracted when you're digesting something. Okay. So when you're about to meditate, do not meditate on a full stomach. You're not going to get the benefits because your body's too busy digesting. The heavier the food, the more your body's going to be distracted, guys. Tyreek, you're saying I've been hearing that being a fruitarian is okay. What's your opinion? If you want to, I'm not a fruitarian, but I'm not saying, I always say do what your body needs to do. If your body is calling for you to be a fruitarian, that's what you should be. If your body is calling you to be a raw vegan, that's what you should be. If your body is telling you to be a regular vegan, I started out as a raw vegan. When I first changed my diet, I completely went raw, until I started traveling more and stuff like that. And, I started expressing more energy. Remember, the more energy you put out, the more energy you need back. The moment I started helping more people, I started traveling the world, I started putting out more energy. All right. So I was raw vegan for about 2 years. Then I turned to a regular vegan. where I don't even eat that much cooked food, you know. Primarily, you can still consider me a raw vegan, but I do eat some cooked food every here and there, you know. So whatever, I don't bash people on their diets because I'm too busy. Look, here's the thing. Okay, people are so worried about everybody else. That's because they're not doing anything. You can always tell by people who are not putting in their best effort with people. If you're worried about everybody's diet, worry about your diet. Worry about your spiritual path, okay? Or people that are in alignment with you. If they're against your views, who cares? You don't have time to worry about other people unless they're on your path with you. All right. So I don't have time to bash somebody about their diets if they're still eating meat, but I can help them if they ask me. You know, I can help them put on a healthier diet if they're still eating meat, or I can tell them the benefits. That's only if they ask me, though. I'm not here opposing my diet on somebody else. Like a lot of these people do. They say, oh, you're not, you're still eating meat. You're going to hell, religion. Oh, you're not a raw vegan. You're going to hell, religion. Uh, oh, you're not a fruitarian. You're going to hell, religion, religion, religion. That's what's coming. You know, all this diet stuff has become a religion. Remember, like I said yesterday in yesterday's live stream, the masses is always going to stray from one extreme to the next. They're never going to be happy. They're always going to come at you for doing something that they're not doing. Okay? So continue to do what your body is telling you to do. Don't impose your diet on other people. You're too busy. You need to focus on yourself and what you got to do. All right, so that's a good question, Tyreek. Thank you. Gabby, yeah. I know. So is there any other questions, guys? Let me know in the chat if there's any other questions you want to talk about, any other suggestions. I always tell people, you know, people that ask me book suggestions, I give different book suggestions. I don't give you your regular guru spiritual suggestions. I suggest reading books from Napoleon Hill. I suggest reading books from Robert Greene. I suggest reading books from let's see, Wallace Wattles. Wallace Wattles is another good one. You know, look at lectures from Bob Proctor, Earl Nightingale. There's a couple other ones too. Now, if you guys, of course, there is spiritual information, of course, to be gained. But I get my resources from old, you know, a lot of things. I read a lot of old philosophers, old poets. Okay, a lot of old information. All right, there's not too many new sources that I get because a lot of the new sources are watered down. But there is a dude that you can listen to that'll give you a lot of references to. His name is Santos Bonacci. Okay, even though I do disagree, like again, you're going to disagree with somebody's information doesn't mean you shouldn't be listening to him. So Santos Bonacci has a lot of powerful information. Now I don't agree with 100%, but he still, that doesn't negate that, because we're all speaking from perspectives. Remember that. Okay, everybody has a different perspective, so that means you're never going to truly 100% agree with what somebody's saying. You know, no matter how similar you think you guys are, you know, you're never going to fully agree 100%. So Santos Bonacci, look him up on YouTube. He give you a lot of old references because he studies the old philosophers just like me, the old alchemists, the old occultists. He studies religion such as I do. I study all religions. I study all the ancient scriptures. I love the scriptures, you know. Right now, I was just going through my Quran. I was going through the Quran. This is the Quran. I'm not a Muslim, by the way. Okay? But I like to study everything. I like to study everything. I even got the Bible over here. I got the scriptures from ancient Sanskrit as well. I got the Holy Bible over here. And I also got, like I said, I got the scriptures from ancient Sanskrit. I got books from the religions of Egypt, Mesopotamia, You know, I read a lot of Buddhist books, Hindu books. You got to study everything. Okay, how can I balance energies of water and fire within myself? Okay, well, acid face melt. Remember what these elements represent. Water represents the emotions, and fire represents the spirit. Okay, so now in return, what you're asking is, how do I balance my emotions, my emotional stability, and how do I balance my passions? Because fire, the soul, is the passion, the drive, the ego to drive to something higher. Okay, to conquer something, to reach for something, to reach higher. That's what your spirit is doing. This is why this fire and air is masculine. And this is why in a lot of men, you'll notice, because they represent fire, they want to conquer something. They want to win something. It's competition. They want to become something greater than themselves. And also the mind is also masculine, air. That's the logical thinking brain. This is why men are so calculated. They want to think about everything. They want to plan, are good at planning. Okay. Now, also the water is feminine emotions. This is why women are extremely intuitive. Okay, and this of course there's always exceptions to this. There's always women that have more masculine energy and men that have more feminine energy. So again, I'm just speaking on the elements here. So don't get confused about this. All right. So the emotions, again, the feminine energy is intuitive. So it has imagination. It sees the whole picture. It flows. It doesn't get stuck in things. It changes like water. And then earth is the creation. Okay, this is why when man gives the seed to the woman, what happens? She gives birth. She nurtures the seed and creates it to a human being and gives birth. Okay, that's the earth, because the earth is accumulation of all the elements. This is why you can find fire on the physical plane. You can find water on the physical plane, and you can feel the air. Okay. Do you drink water elixirs? Yes, Santos is awesome. Mellow last. Yeah, Santos is amazing. Okay, listen to him. Now, do I drink elixirs? Yes, of course. Of course, I drink elixirs. Also, let no use your third left eye. Don't use both eyes. Um, Okay, Love Sky 9. Quick question about Virgos. Do they get comfortable and allow people to do thinking for them? I am a Virgo and it's draining me mentally. No offense to any Virgos. I am considered a Virgo sun as well, but I was born September 22nd. I was born on the cusp. Now, again, this is why it's important to really understand astrology. Just because you're a Virgo sun does not mean you're ruled by Virgo. You have all these other aspects. You got to think about the sun, the moon, the Mercury, the Venus, the Mars, the Jupiter, the Saturn, the first house, second house, third house, fourth house, okay? And where these planets are in the houses. You're not I can't really tell you that truthfully. I'm being honest. I can't tell you any, about specifically what you mean, because I would have to look at your whole entire chart. Now, but as far as just the sign of Virgo, okay, just the sign of Virgo, of course, is ruled by Mercury. Virgo takes information very, very seriously. All right. Virgo takes information very, very seriously. So my sun is on Virgo, right? My sun is in Virgo. This is why I take this information seriously. All right. I love reading. I love gathering more information, and I am a student to this. Okay. So, Love Sky, you're saying your partner is a Virgo. Again, you gotta look at this whole chart. If you're talking about, that stuff, you gotta look at the whole chart. You gotta look. Don't get fooled by somebody's sun sign. Okay, that's just a projection. That's the ego. You got to look at their moon sign. You got to look at their seventh house. You got to look at their Mars and their Venus sign. All right, as far as your partnership, and how compatible you are, and then you got to look at your moon sign and your 7th house and your Venus sign and your Mars sign. Okay. Astrology gets really deep. This is the whole point of having astrology reading, astrology chart reading. Okay. So I feel responsible for everything. No initiative. The more I learn about spiritually, the more we grow apart. Love Sky 9. Oh, you're saying with your relationship, I feel responsible for everything. No initiative. The more I learn about spirituality, the more we fall apart. Okay, so no relationship is forever. Every relationship is a contract. Okay, sometimes you will grow apart. That's just the way life goes. That's nature. Okay, the only religion put that in place where you have to be with somebody for the rest of your life and all that crap. That's religion. All right. Everything has an expiration date, guys. There's nothing here that lasts forever. So even if you guys do wind up being for the rest of your lives, somebody's going to die first. All right. So that means in return, it doesn't last forever. There's always an expiration date for your relationship. Okay. People are here for a period of time in your life. Some people are here for longer. Some people are here for shorter. But you also knowing that you don't want to become very negative and very bitter, you want to enjoy every relationship that you're in. And this is a friendship. Friendships grow apart. When you're in a friendship and you're in the moment, be in the moment. Okay. But also, you don't have to remind yourself that this is not going to last forever, but you want to be in the moment and don't worry about it. Don't worry about how long you guys are going to be together. That messes relationships up. A lot of times we're like, well, so what's the plan? Are we going to get married or what are we doing here? You're messing up the moment. Be in the moment. What did the Buddhists tell you? The present is a present. That's what Buddhism is trying to tell you. So be in the moment. Don't worry about all the future, but just know that there's an expiration date for everything. Okay. So if you grow apart, fine. That's just is what it is. You'll attract another partner. Okay. And then there's an expiration date on that as well. That's it, face melt. I know a Virgo, but is dealing with their Pluto in Libra. Things are haywire, but understand this new transition is being aware of new positions are building. Okay. All right, Miss Jones, you're asking, how can I get an astrological chart? Are you asking for a reading? Is that what you're asking? If you're asking for a reading, again, my email is in the description of this video. It's occulthealing22@gmail.com. Okay. And we can set up a consultation. I can do a reading for you. All right. If that's what you're asking for. Love Sky 9. Yes. Thank you for realizing that. It's very true. Everything has an expiration date. And, as you grow, this is the reason why everything has an expiration date, because everybody grows at a different pace. When you get with somebody, you guys are most likely on the same level. Okay. This happened to me as well many times because I grew at a fast rate. Again, I told you my sun is in Virgo, my ego is in Virgo, so I take in information at a fast rate, and I develop at a fast rate. I'm always in a progress mode. So when I get with somebody, I'm skyrocketing really fast. So I might outgrow somebody. All right. And this might happen with you guys. If you are growing, if you're, like I told you, you're making mistakes every single day. Make sure, I told you, if you're not making at least one mistake every day, you're not living properly. Okay. Yeah. So, you're not making one mistake, every day, but you might find a person that grows at the same level as you. And that's where you get that long relationship. Even though no relationship is perfect, so you're going to have some arguments sometimes, but you know what I mean when the relationship becomes overly negative. Okay. But if you guys are growing at the same pace, you guys are helping each other out, you guys are learning from each other, you guys are going out. I tell people how to help your relationship stop being stagnant in the relationship. Okay. Go out and learn with each other. Switch things up. Don't just go out to dinner and to the movies. Go out and play some laser tag. Go play some sports together, or go to a lecture together, or read a book together and ask each other questions. Okay, travel together, go on a cruise and relax together. You have to make, if you in return make your relationship stagnant, it's going to die quickly. Even if you guys are a good match, you're gonna, both of you are gonna get frustrated because the human brain doesn't work like that. It doesn't like sitting in one space. Okay, so again, is there any other questions? Because I'm probably going to shut this live stream down. Is there any other questions? That's true, but I had a real conversation with a brother Terry, and so Ashe, Tariq, Ashe, and yeah, Ashe. Oh, Natalie, you're just getting here. Hey, Natalie, how are you? Good afternoon. And Natalie, I gotta check my IG. I've been on consultations all day, well, all morning anyway, and then I hopped on a live stream after my last consultation. Okay. Okay, so acid face melt. You're saying in regard to readings, my intuition tells me not to get money for any service I am able to do. Once I did try for a donation, I got hit with the major bad luck. Acid face. There's a law called the law of equal exchange. If you're putting energy in something, you should be getting some kind of something for it. So don't feel bad. I know a lot of spiritual people feel bad when they ask for things, when they ask for money for their services. That's a part of this universe. This world existence is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is equal exchange. I know people want to get things for free, but guess what? Those people will not be successful in this world. So yes, charge for your services. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that you can't give them away for free sometimes, but do that from the kindness of your heart. If you feel as though you want to give something for free, like I am, I'm going to give this book away to you guys for free, because that's out of the kindness of my heart. I feel I should do so. Now, when people start making you obligated to give things away for free, that's when you put your hand up. You don't want to get walked on by in this lifetime. Okay, you are a powerful being. You should not be letting people walk all over you, even if you are spiritual. Remember, I told you your sun, your solar plexus chakra is responsible for this. Let your sun shine. You should charge for your services because you're wasting energy. You're giving energy. You need energy back. Okay, and money is nothing but energy. If you have a problem with the idea of money, don't even think about the idea of money. You're exchanging something. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Natalie, sorry, I've been on here for a little while now. So I got a couple things to do today, and I have another session I have to do today. Okay, I'm sorry. Miss Jones is saying I'm an Aquarius, but I feel other energies and I'm not sure of what. Remember, do not get fooled by the sun sign. Just because you're Aquarius does not mean that you cannot feel energies. You have to look at the whole chart. So Miss Jones, set up a chart reading with me. I'll give you a whole chart reading. Again, my email is in the description, occulthealing22@gmail.com. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Natalie. Yeah, listen to the replay. The replay will be up as soon as I'm done. Okay. So anybody that came in late, you can always look at the replay. All right. So again, I guess I'm about to hop off, guys. I'm about to enjoy this nice weather we finally got over here on the East Coast. Finally got some warm weather. I'm about to enjoy myself, and then hop on another session helping somebody out. And like I said, later on, I will be enjoying myself with friends and family. I always suggest you guys, you got to have a balance. Okay. So, everybody, again, like I always say, anybody who wanted sessions according to with helping with detox, weight loss, or astrological readings, or tarot readings, or learning to make money from home, my email is in the description, occulthealing22@gmail.com. The free book is coming, you guys. I'm working on it right now, and I can't wait to show you this. You know, and I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all your support. This is what I'm giving away for free. Like I said, it's coming from the kindness of my heart, because you guys have shown me so much kindness, especially you guys that have been following me for a while. So I love you. I respect you. Okay, I respect all of you. Peace to all of you. Peace to Love Sky 9. Peace to Natalie. Peace to Acid Face Melt. Peace to Miss Jones. I love you all. Anybody else I'm forgetting? I'm trying to go up. Peace to Tyreek. Peace to Mellow Last. Peace to Josie J. All the way up. I love all you guys. I love all you guys, and I appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys. So I will leave you in Hotep. I'll leave you in Namaste. I'll leave you in one love. I'll leave you in high vibrations. Raise those vibrations high. Get out into the world. Conquer this world. Get what you deserve in this world. And I hope you have a wonderful day or night, depending on where you are in the world. So peace, love, blessings. Thank you. I am out.